You won't believe what happened to the Ravens. A huge absence, and it's not just anyone who's out. Kyle Van Noy, who's been essential to the defense, is questionable for the game against the Eagles, and that could be a big problem. But wait, there's more. Other players are also dealing with injuries, and this could change everything for the Ravens this Sunday. Will the defense be able to hold up without these key pieces? Stay until the end to understand the real impact of this news and what it means for the team. Go Ravens! Kyle Van Noy's status for the game against the Eagles is worrying the Ravens. The veteran pass rusher is dealing with hamstring and neck injuries, keeping him out of practice all week. Van Noy has been one of the biggest names on the Ravens' defense this season, with 8 sacks, tied with Odafe Oweh for the team lead. His absence would be a huge headache, especially considering how critical he's been at pressuring quarterbacks and disrupting opposing offenses. The challenge of losing Van Noy gets even bigger when facing a team like the Eagles, who have one of the most dangerous offenses in the league. Philadelphia has shown strong consistency with its offensive line and power in the passing game, and the Ravens' defense will need every player on the field to stop Jalen Hurts and his crew. Without Van Noy, the Ravens will need extra pressure from players like Odafe Oweh and Justin Madubuike to neutralize the Eagles' offensive power. With the Ravens' defense already dealing with some injuries, the question remains, how will the team adjust without its top pass rusher? With the need to slow down the Eagles' fast-paced offense, the defense will need to get creative in order to keep Philadelphia from dominating the game. But it's not just Van Noy who's out of the picture. Other key players are also dealing with injuries. How will that impact the defense in this matchup? All right, we're past the halfway point of the video, but I noticed you haven't left a like yet. It's really important for YouTube to keep showing my videos to you, and this way I can keep bringing more content your way. So go ahead and hit that like button. It's free. Thanks, and let's continue. Besides Kyle Van Noy, other important players for the Ravens are also out or questionable for the game against the Eagles. Tight end Charlie Kolar suffered a broken arm against the Chargers and won't play this Sunday. Even with his injury, he had shown a lot of potential, which makes his absence even more noticeable. Cornerback Arthur Maulet is out due to complications from his knee surgery, which leaves the Ravens' secondary more vulnerable, especially against a strong passing attack like the Eagles. The team also has 2 questionable players, Michael Pierce and TJ Tampa. Pierce, one of the pillars of the defensive line, will be very useful against the Eagles' powerful rushing game. His absence could complicate things for the defense, which is already facing some challenges. On the other hand, Roquan Smith is back after missing the last game due to a hamstring injury, which brings significant relief, as he is one of the biggest leaders on the defense. With all these injuries, the Ravens' defense will need to adjust and find new solutions to cover these absences. Will they be able to keep the pressure on the Eagles' offense and come out with a win despite all these missing players? With so many key players out, the Ravens will need a solid defense and plenty of collective effort to overcome the Eagles. The situation is tough, but the team has already shown it can rise to the occasion when needed. The question is, will they be able to respond without their key pieces? And you, fan, do you think the Ravens' defense will be able to stop the Eagles' offense despite so many injuries? Share your thoughts in the comments. Let's discuss it and see how this story unfolds.